everywhere, Tiny, even under the Brachiosaurus.
Thanks for trying, you guys. But I know it's back at Velma's nest. That's where I saw it last.
Oh. Dad, what if we make a new Tiny doll before dark? Then Tiny could take that to bed with her.
Well, I like that idea a lot, son. We'd have to look around the train for something to make it out of.
Let's ask the conductor.
Ziggy! Ziggy the Pterosaur!
Ma'am.
Ziggy, hi!
Hello, Velma. And Valerie? Shucks, I last saw you when you were just hatched.
Hi, Mr. Zhizhongopterus. We really need a huge favor. This doll belongs to Tiny Pteranodon. She can't sleep without it, and she's on the Dinosaur Train.
On the train that's headed for the mountains right now?
Do you think you can make it?
Well, sure. From one pterosaur to another, as we say. I'd better get flying, though, before they get to the time tunnel. Bye now.
Thanks a million, Ziggy!
Bye-bye!
This is great, Mr. Conductor.
Yeah, now I just hope I can remember how to make a tiny doll. Whoa! Tiny Pteranodon, thanks you, friend. Almost there. Oh, excuse me, ma'am. Velma Velociraptor sent me. Now, this doll belongs to Tiny Pteranodon. Could you please get it to her?
Why, yes. I certainly will make sure she gets her precious tiny doll. Mr.
Just call me Ziggy, ma'am. And a very good evening to you.
Normally, I wouldn't bother you at this hour, but I understand that one of our passengers would have trouble sleeping without this.
My tiny doll! How'd you get it?
It was hand-delivered to the train by a giant pterosaur named Ziggy.
Whoa, look at all those creatures.
Yep, it's nighttime. More time to shine.
Incoming! I can't believe how busy the desert is now.
It's like a completely different place.
Was sticking around, huh?
Yeah!
Hi, Artie. Oh, hey, Norman. Hello, Mabel.
Wow, you know everyone here, Frankie.
Well, this is my home. I lived here all my life. So, you ready for that tour?
Yes!
Well, you got your ginkgo, your cycads, seed ferns, your monkey puzzle tree, all with specially adapted roots and leaves that store water. That's a lizard. That there's a scorpion. Oh, that's my cousin Fiona Fruitifossa, all looking for food.
So, I guess that most desert animals are nocturnal.
Bada bingo, buddy. Very smart.
Frankie, do you and the other nocturnal creatures sleep during the day in your holes?
Exactly. I sleep in a hole during the day, and then the sun goes down, bada boom! My real day begins.
I really want to see inside a hole and a Fruitifossa tunnel.
We haven't been invited, Don.
A hole? You want in? Oh, sure thing, Don. I am inviting you. I dug a bunch of them around here. I'm your guy.
Really? Hear that, Dad? Frankie's our guy. Let's go in a hole. Yeah! Wait, what are we doing? This is so great! Look at all these tunnels. Did you dig this burrow, Frankie?
With my own two paws, we have a lot of tunnels. That's what us diggers like to dig.
Impressive. You coming down, Shiny?
Very impressive, but I'll stay up here with Dad. Thanks.
Do you sleep and eat right here?
I do, but if it gets too busy, I just go farther down below where it's cooler and quieter.
Gets too busy? Oh, I see. If I
lived here, I'd always stay down below because it's so hot up in the desert.
Are you Pteranodons ready for another little surprise?
Oh, yeah, we'd love a surprise.
Okay then, back up top we go.
So what's the surprise, Frankie?
Hey, it's kind of cool out now. Frankie, can you please show us the surprise before it gets any colder?
Huddle up, huddle up.
It's pretty cold now.
Wow. Yeah. Is this even the same desert?
Surprise, surprise! It's cold!
How could this have happened?
Well, after the sun goes down, the desert remains warm for a little while, but then BAM! Comes really cold. Sometimes very cold. And get this, there are even some deserts that are always cold. I know, sounds nutty, but it's true.
I am cold. So cold. Dad, can we go someplace warmer?
What's it like having feathers? It's good. Have you always had feathers since you were hatched, or did they grow on you?
I think I've always had them. I can't imagine not having them.
Well, they're really pretty. Yeah, they're gorgeous.
Thanks, buddy. Yeah, I guess they are pretty gorgeous. Did I mention that they're all different colors?
Hey, anybody want to race to the top of the hill?
Yeah. Okay, ready, set, go!
Hey, wait up! Wow, you're a really fast runner, Valerie.
Of course. Velociraptors are fast. That's what velociraptor means. Fast hunter.
Let's race down the hill again. And this time, you can fly too. Is something wrong, Valerie?
Velociraptors can't fly.
You can't? But you have feathers. Yeah, I thought your feathers meant you were like a bird or something.
It's okay, Tiny. I just really wish that I could fly like you.
Really?
Really, really.
So, Valerie, what do you use your feathers for?
I have a hypothesis. Valerie uses her feathers for different things than flying. Are your feathers warm?
Yeah, they help keep me warm when it gets cold.
It gets cold here in the desert?
When the sun goes down, it can get chilly. Oh, and see, we also put feathers around our nest to keep our eggs nice and warm.
Ooh, that looks so cozy. We should do this for our nest at home.
So it turns out that your feathers are good for keeping you warm.
Yep, your hypothesis was right, buddy. But you know, most of all, I like how my feathers look. I love to show them off.
Yeah, I wish I could do that.
Well, maybe you can.
Welcome, everybody, to the first ever Velociraptor Valley Fashion Show!
A fashion show? What's that?
It's like a show where we'll show stuff off and have fun.
Oh, well, that sounds good.
And now, from Velociraptor Valley, here's Valerie Velociraptor! Valerie's wearing her winter feathers, fluffy, warm, and ready for those cold desert nights, like tonight.
Well, they are lovely.
And now, dinosaurs and pterosaurs, please welcome Tiny! Ta-da!
Wow.
Tiny's gorgeous wings let her fly fast and high.
And now, let's hear it for Buddy! Show us those teeth, Buddy.
Look at the size of those. Oh my, that's the Dinosaur Train. Thanks for the show, but we have to get going, kids.
Dinosaurs, pterosaurs, and elasmosaurs. I present to you the desert! Whoa, a desert! But wait, you said this was once an ocean. Well, it's a hypothesis. The conductor says that a long, long time ago, this place may have been covered in water. Well, I guess I can picture it. Those rocks over there kind of look like the reef rocks where I live.
And there's lots of sand on the ocean floor. And lots of sand here. I've never seen so much sand in my life.
Someone say sand? Yep, there's lots of sand around here. Down here, folks. Name's Percy. Percy Parmacellidus. But you can just call me Percy.
Hi, Percy. I'm Tiny Pteranodon. And this is Buddy, Shiny, and Elmer. And my mom. Mom.
Hi, Percy!
What brings y'all to these sandy parts?
Our friend Elmer is an elasmosaurus, He's never been to the desert before, so we brought him on the dinosaur train.
Elasmosaurus. Well, I never. Unusual feller. Heck of a knack. Where are you from?
I live in the ocean.
Never been to the ocean myself. Not much of a traveler. Got everything I need right here in the desert. Food, sun, shade. That's about it.
So you like living in the desert?
Yep, I do. We don't get a lot of visitors. I think it's on account of the weather. Gets mighty hot in these parts.
So how do you stay cool?
Well, after my morning walk, I head back to my burrow to get out of the sun. Most of us take to the shade when it gets too hot.
Wow, it never gets hot where I live. But here, you have to find shade to cool off. This desert sure has changed from when it was an ocean. Yeah. Did you know that maybe this desert used to be an ocean, Percy?
Why, sure. It's common knowledge to us desert folk. We may not have seen an ocean, but we know all about them.
Really?
You see, when I was just a little lizard, my ma and pa told me, just as their ma and pa told them, and so on and so forth, that a long time ago, this desert was covered in water. But over a very long time, the ocean dried up and, well, now it's a desert. And that's the story.
Well, adventurers, it's time the train headed back to the ocean.
Aww! Mr. Conductor, this was the best trip on the dinosaur train I've ever taken. I can't wait to tell my family.
Glad you enjoyed it, Elmer. I had a sneaking suspicion that you'd find a special connection to this desert.
And I met a new lizard friend, Percy.
Right back at you, partner. I'll have to ride the train and visit you in your ocean someday. Deal?
Deal.
All aboard!
Is that an earthquake?
That can only mean one thing.
Earthquake!
Okay, everyone, remember what we do?
Yep, stay calm, don't run around.
And stay in the open. Is there anything that can fall on us?
No.
Is everyone okay?
Yes!
That was so fun!
And I wasn't scared at all.
Some large quakes can be quite serious, but I'm very impressed by how prepared you all were.
It's true. You did exactly the right thing. You stayed out in the open, away from falling objects, and didn't panic. I'm very proud of all of you.
Thanks, Mom. Whoa, Mom! Do you see that? I don't see anything. Buddy has keen T-Rex eyesight. What do you see, Buddy?
Ooh, I see it. The ground moved and raised up, just like Mr. Conductor said. Can we go see?
Well, it's pretty far, and the dinosaur train's coming back soon. We couldn't make it unless we flew, and I'm afraid Tank's too big for us to carry.
That's okay. I don't mind staying here, as long as we can have that shrubmarine sandwich.
You bet. We Ceratopsians can stick together.
Thanks, Penelope. Okay, kids, let's go check it out.
Show us the way, buddy.
I see it. There it is. Hello down there. I'm king of the brand new mountain. La la loo. Was this really all underground before the earthquake?
Amazing, isn't it? You can even see the different layers of rock. Some very large plates must have been pushing together for a long time to finally make this happen.
I bet in millions and millions of years and lots of earthquakes, this will become a huge mountain. But now, it's like a baby mountain.
Yes, we got to see a mountain being born.
Happy birthday, baby mountain. Uh-oh. Here comes another mountain making earthquake. Actually, here comes the dinosaur train.
Once upon a time, there was a mom. Her name was Mrs. Pteranodon. Sitting on her nest, she heard a scratching and said,
Oh boy, my eggs are hatching!
One by one, her kids popped